Termasuk ini nih, RTV. 86 ntar paling 86.
You know you got a right to do whatever you like. Now see we got that right one in the club. Always flies, always got her hands the highest. She stopped drinking Diet Coke, she on that Coke diet. She bad her eyelids. That girl is so wired. I know she's so tired, but ooh she on fire. $100 bill, look at you, look at you.
Did you know that 12% of the websites on the internet are pornographic? That is more than 24 million sites. A quarter of all search engine requests are porn-related. Yes, that means when you type in boobs, ass, or pussy, even when you're looking for actual cats, it is pornographic. There are 116,000 searches for child pornography every day. Every second, more than $3,000 is being spent on pornography. Right now, approximately 28,000 users are viewing porn. You'd think only men watch porn. 1 in 3 porn viewers are women. The males are typically aged 18 to 24. The average age of a child's first porn exposure is 11. 90% of children aged 8 to 16 have viewed porn. The largest consumers of pornography are 12 to 17-year-old boys. In Indonesia, it is illegal for prostitutes to roam the streets. They are so-called streetwalkers. But the sale of sex in and of itself is not technically illegal, as there are no rules against this. The sex industry is being fueled by the use of pornography. The economic downturn that has blown Asia away made women in Thailand and Indonesia forced into the line of work as the only means of survival. They are forced to hustle their way to the top by being on top of people. In other words, to quote an American poet, they did not choose the whole life chose them.
Despite its explicit harmful effects, pornography has been defended as potentially therapeutic value for overcoming sexual problems such as frigidity and impotence. But pornography is one of the major social and ethical problems. It's a serious threat to the dignity of human sexuality, challenging the very nature of men and women, and representing the perversion of mind in the modern age. Porn has tainted the sanctity and purity of sex, promote degradation of humans, and advance criminalization of sex. The gender certification point of view considers pornography a power issue. Sexual harassment is a common problem for women. Significant numbers of women still suffer from rape and domestic violence. Massive profits are made each year from pornography that contributes to sexism by objectifying women and portraying them in submissive roles, reduces women to mere tools, and is a form of sex discrimination. Sex workers are often objectified and are seen existing only to serve clients. There is a prevailing notion that because they sell sex professionally, automatically consent to oral sexual contact.
Sedikit pelajaran, sedikit merusak generasi baru juga. Iya.
Opini itu ya hal yang baik atau opini itu sebenarnya ada baiknya ada buruknya. Nah, kalau masalah buruknya itu ya tentang video-video seks gitu yang anak SMP gitu yang sudah pergaulannya wah kayak seperti cabe-cabean, terong-terongan. Iya, kan pergaulan dia wah makin gimana gitu. Ya makanya udah gitu situs-situs link-link bokep itu wah parah. Sekarang di Web3 boleh nggak?
Ya nggak apa-apa.
Oke, ya seperti di Web3 itu gampang. 18 tahun, iyain aja udah. Iya, diain. Padahal umur masih 17 atau 15 tahun. Ya sebenarnya baiknya ya yang amatir itu jadi dia tahu oh nih yang bagusnya gini caranya yang untuk suami istri gitu. Iya.
In school, university?
University. Binus.
I'm
Recording right now.
It's actually about porn. It's very weird. Even my porn with my big brother is very weird. Can we do it one by one?
Okay.
I think that it's okay to watch porn. I don't think that people should do porn if they're forced to do porn. But I think if it's there, why not? I mean, it's not a thing that should be banned. That's what I think. So I personally... Oh god, I hate saying it. I like porn, I guess.
You like them or you love them?
I like it. I don't love it. it's a different thing to watch. Yeah, I guess, especially if it has a cool storyline.
Really, you're watching it for the plot.
Yeah, and I love the one. I love Public Agent. You know that one?
I don't know that
They pay
one's
people. You don't know Public Agent?
I know, I watched it.
It's natural. It's natural porn. Okay, guys. Anyways.
So, what's your opinion about pornography?
My opinion about pornography is that it's what opinion in general or in specific what? Okay, my opinion about pornography is that for the people who are in porn, please, I want to make sure that they have the safety standards, that they're healthy, that they get checked, because it's a business also. Therefore, there needs to be some sort of guideline to make sure that the performers in porn are actually healthy and safe. And for the people who watch them, stop watching too much porn. Holy shit, you know? Just get a girlfriend or a boyfriend. All right? No, but seriously though, there's nothing wrong with watching porn. I watch porn sometimes, baby. Not a lot. And yeah, just porn. Listen, be open about it, man. This country needs to be more open about porn, okay? If you suppress something, people get a good analogy is Pandora's box.
Okay.
If there's a box in which you tell them, that's a bad analogy. A better analogy is, okay, if you tell a kid not to eat the cookie in the cookie jar, what is the kid gonna do?
Eat the cookie.
He's gonna eat the cookie in the cookie jar. But how? He's gonna climb through the fucking wardrobe, he's gonna get it, he's gonna break the stuff. It's bad. But if you tell a kid, you can eat the cookie in the cookie jar, he's gonna, okay, I'm gonna do it safely.
Right.
I'm gonna eat the cookie. Or I'm gonna lick the cookie. You know what I'm saying? So, that's it.
About pornography, honestly, I'm indifferent. I don't watch it, and to people who do watch it, good on them. And to the, I know they get a lot of, can I say shit? Shit in Indonesia. And just like Anovi said, I agree with all of it. And if you like sex and you're getting paid to do it, and there are guidelines and rules to keep you safe, all power to you. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Pornografi itu sangat-sangat buruk ya, terutama untuk kaum anak muda zaman sekarang, karena pada dasarnya situs-situs kayak pornografinya itu dapat diakses dengan mudah lewat internet. Dan bagusnya sih pihak sensor dari Indonesia itu bisa ngeblok beberapa web yang emang menyediakan jasa kayak video pornografi dan semacamnya.
Pornografi gimana ya? Kayaknya sekarang udah di mana-mana ya kalau di Indonesia, ya nggak sih?
Ya.
Kayak mulai dari film anak-anak aja udah kelihatan banget pornnya.
Iya.
Terus juga sekarang film-film setan di Indonesia tuh ngejualnya ke sana. Jadi kalau dilihat dari segi film sendiri, film itu jadi film Indonesia tuh jadi dipandang sebelah mata kalau ngeliat film horor. Ini mah paling ujung-ujungnya porn juga kan, ya nggak sih? Dampaknya pasti besar banget ya, mulai dari kayak kalau ngeliat cewek ini jalan sendirian, itu kan pasti pikirannya udah.
Oke, jadi mereka seperti apa?
Perspektifnya
objectify wanita.
Nggak bisa nahan itulah.
Ya. Oke. Ya.
Opini Mbak tentang pornografi apa? Ini netral.
Pornography. Oh, that's a touchy one because I'm a firm believer that everyone is entitled to do whatever they feel is right for themselves. Having said that, I also there's a lot of very strange pornography going on nowadays that can and it's very easily accessible to younger children who maybe not understand, you know, the violent content that they're watching, and likewise. So I think, I mean, porn stars who make their own decisions to want to pursue that as a career, we can't judge them. I mean, that's what they want to do with their lives, so go ahead. But at the same time, I think it's also important for the government and everyone else to, you know, even now online there's the censors and everything, but it's still very easily accessible to younger children, so I think they should protect it even more. And of course nowadays, unfortunately, there's a lot of you know, child pornography and things like that. Of course, when it goes to that extent, it's completely unacceptable. But I mean, yeah, it's their choice in life to want to pursue that career. So what can you do about it? You have to respect their decision.
Got it? Thank you so much.
Pornografi ya. Setahu gue itu 18 tahun ke atas. Terus di Indonesia juga ada, di luar negeri ada. Gue sendiri jarang buka, lebih tepatnya jarang banget sih, bukan sesuatu yang harus ini sih. Kalau buat gue ya. Terus gampang diakses menurut gue, mau lewat mana aja bisa. Jadi sebenarnya agak bahaya gitu kalau misalnya adik-adik kecil yang buka.
Pornografi itu menurut gue apa ya? Ada positif ada negatif, tergantung siapa yang lihat, siapa yang nikmatin hal itu. Terus gue kayak pornografi as film kan berarti. Kalau yang di bawah umur emang nggak, itu negatifnya. Terus kayak biasanya orang-orang yang kurang education tentang seks, misalnya rapist atau apapun itu. Tapi kalau yang buat open minded segala macamnya, menurut gue sih itu fine aja sih, bisa jadi pelajaran buat seks.
Untuk pornografi ya sebenarnya itu sesuatu yang tabu, cuma ya nggak bisa dibohongin kalau emang ada pasarnya untuk itu.
Ini pornografi itu memang harus kita tahu pada dasarnya anak muda, apalagi anak muda ya, dengan kecanggihannya teknologi sekarang dan sosial media itu membuat semuanya lebih mudah, sehingga pornografi itu memang mudah lah untuk dijangkau dan diraih. Nah, tapi intinya jangan pernah salah menyalahgunakan pornografi ini gitu. Karena kita tahu, kita misalkan nonton bareng-bareng lah BM, oke, nggak apa-apa sebenarnya, selama itu untuk pengetahuan kita pribadi dan untuk menghilangkan rasa penasaran itu, menurut gue sendiri sih itu sah-sah aja. Tapi yang sekarang jadi isu besar adalah pemerkosaan. Apalagi sekarang banyak lagi pemerkosaan di bawah umur yang memang datangnya dari hal pornografi tersebut. Jadi kalau bisa dikonklusikan bahwa pornografi itu memberikan dampak yang positif dan negatif. Pokoknya gimana caranya kita menyikapi pornografi tersebut. Kalau dengan kedewasaan kita, harusnya kita bisa menghandle hal tersebut lah. Pokoknya hindari free sex karena seks tidak free.
Well, the first time when I watched pornography, it was weird because there was a guy and a girl, and then the guy, he was like, licking the girl's butthole, like it's ice cream. I'm laughing now. I was crying back then. I was crying and gagging, like it was disgusting. And so I think I'm lucky that I'm not aroused by that. I don't know in the future, but I don't want to be nasty. Anyways, I think pornography is degrading towards women. It objectifies women as nothing more than sexual objects. That they're not people. That they're not people to be respected and to be revered. Yeah. So I think it's really one of the main things that objectify women and why it's so hard to gain equality for us humans. Thank you.
Why?
Pornography is actually sad because men tend to expect more from women. Men perceive women as like they because of that, men tend to judge women's size and stuff, and they start to fantasize. Women are thought to be less in the sexual being than men, because if women are actually open about their sex life or their fantasies, they'll be perceived negatively to the society, which is unfair. Which is what? Unfair. Men are more open to sex and pornography than women.
My opinion about porn in general is it's both good and bad. Good, why? Because it's a form of entertainment. Some people watch it for fun, some people watch it to release tensions, masturbate. The bad side of porn is it shapes other people's perceptions on sex. For example, there's a scene a couple having sex for like 3 hours straight on, and you'll get this idea of, oh, maybe when I had sex later on I can do 3 hours, but in reality maybe you nut yourself in like 10 or 30 minutes. I don't know. Porn in Indonesia is not that big compared to America, but I have a personal opinion about those horror movies that they show cleavage, big boobs, girls objectifying girls as sexy in a horror movie. That's more of a bit pornography than to be a horror movie. So it's strange that those kind of movie is allowed rather than movies from outside the US having nip slips or cleavage to be cut out, but they have that in Indonesia. And I think that's just really stupid. Can I say stupid?
Yes.
You said stupid before.
Yeah, I did?
You did.
I did? Okay.
Dumb.
Dumb, okay.
Ironic.
Those movies. Okay. Those movies could affect children's like below consent age. They could like start touching each other, not at the appropriate age. That's bad for kids and bad for everybody.
Pornography, I'm totally against it. However, erotica is otherwise. One is an art form, the other one is just completely degrading. I used to be neutral about pornography in a way that I was not for it, but I was neither against it. But now, it's completely not. The main reasons I'm against pornography is that I've noticed some of the comments that people would make, my friends, both male and females, about rape victims. You know, they would say, oh yeah, it's the rapist's fault, it's the rapist's fault, of course. But they would ask the question, what was she wearing? Why the fuck does it matter what was she wearing? I strongly believe that we are responsible for changing the way men and women see each other, and perhaps this is because of the mass media, including pornographic materials, Hollywood movies, soap operas, cinetrons, magazines, you know, whatever way that it is being shown. Too often than not, when the media portrays, for instance, a woman in a tight black dress, the role that she plays sexually objectifies her. And instantly, what goes into your mind? Oh, she's a hoe. She get paid for wearing that. Oh, she's sexually aggressive. I am guilty, so guilty of judging other women of such. But now, let's take for an example. When a woman wearing a t-shirt and a miniskirt in the UK is different to a woman wearing the same attire in Indonesia. Why? It's because we're culturally different. But when both women walk down the street in their respective country, there's a very high chance that both women will get sexually harassed. And then we've come to live in a world where women are dictated by the way she should dress. Oh, you're showing too much cleavage. That dress is a bit too tight. Or what else? Oh, that shirt's a bit see-through. Or did I say cleavage? We've come to live in a world where women are dictated by the way she dress. Comments such as, you're showing too much cleavage, that dress is a bit too tight. You're showing too much skin, that's my favorite one. And then we have fathers and mothers who tell their daughters, cover up a bit more, you may look inviting. The only reason they're saying that is to protect them. Protect them from who? From men. And then we have public transportation where men are pushed onto one side and the women sitting nice and comfortable in the middle. We get to sit down. Oh, another one. And then we have trains where women have their own cabin and it's brightly colored so we can see it from far. It's nicely noticeable. The reason is that so we're not so close to the men. But why is this so? It's so common that it's become so normal. And I really do believe that we need to change this. Our perception of each other is quite damaging. We shouldn't think men as sexual predators. We shouldn't see women as sexual objects. That women should not be the sexual enterprise of men. It ain't normal. We should see each other as sexual enterprise. I'm not saying that those who do watch porn are bad people. The guys are doing this video, they're good blokes, and I know they watch porn, they admit it in the video. But what I'm just trying to point out is that we should step back a little and don't just see the world as it is, but as to question, why is it like that? Yeah, that's it.
This right here is not a preview. I need to let it go. Yeah. Now this right here is not a preview of what the album gon' bring you, or nothing like that. Sharing things I think quietly with those that admire me. Remember MTV Diary or something like that. I wear my heart up on my sleeve and I bleed for you.